What if everything you've been told about the Ark of the Covenant is wrong? What if it wasn't just a gold-plated box containing stone tablets, but something far more extraordinary? The Ark of the Covenant. For centuries, humanity has viewed it as one of history's greatest religious relics, a sacred chest built to house the Ten Commandments, a symbol of divine presence, a treasure lost to time. But recent discoveries and esoteric research suggest a radically different story, one that involves advanced technology, extraterrestrial intervention, and not one but three mysterious arks hidden across the globe and beyond. Welcome to the truth behind the Covenant Ark. The traditional narrative is familiar. The Ark was built by the Israelites at Mount Sinai, following precise instructions given to Moses. It was overlaid with gold, adorned with cherubim, and carried on poles. It was so sacred that touching it meant instant death. But what if those instructions weren't just religious ritual? What if they were a technical manual? According to alternative researchers and esoteric sources, the Ark was constructed with direct guidance from a higher cosmic authority, what some call the Galactic Federation. This wasn't divine magic. This was advanced science. The Ark contained sophisticated mechanisms operating on principles we're only beginning to understand. At its heart, zero-point energy technology. The same force that powers the universe at its most fundamental level. This energy core generated fields capable of altering environmental density, enabling telepathic communication, and even functioning as a dimensional portal. The Ark wasn't just a container. It was a power plant, a communication device, a weapon. Here's where the story takes its most dramatic turn. Contrary to popular belief, there wasn't just one Ark, there were three. Think of them as a cosmic insurance policy, a planetary backup drive. Each Ark contains the complete genetic material of Earth's biodiversity, millions of species, countless life forms, all stored in microscopic nanocontainers, preserved as a safeguard against planetary catastrophe. It's the Noah's Ark story, but on a technological scale. Not animals 2x2 on a wooden boat, but DNA archives designed to restore life after extinction-level events. These weren't built by human hands. They were placed here by advanced civilizations watching over our world. The first Ark, the one most familiar to history, was originally housed in one of the most secure locations ever constructed, beneath the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The dimensions aligned perfectly. The pyramid wasn't just a tomb, it was an energy fortress, a multi-dimensional portal designed to harness and contain the Ark's immense power. But this Ark didn't stay buried forever. Historical records and esoteric accounts trace its movement through ancient Israel, Ethiopia, and beyond. Yet the most disturbing chapter of its journey came in the 20th century. It was discovered by the Nazis. Yes, the Third Reich. Obsessed with occult power and ancient technology, Nazi expeditions scoured the globe for the Ark, and they found it. When they attempted to open it, the results were catastrophic. The Ark's autonomous defense system activated. Magnetic frequency weapons technology we still don't fully understand incinerated those nearby. The Ark was damaged in the incident, but it was later seized by American forces and transported to a secret military facility. To this day, fragments of that Ark remain classified, hidden somewhere in the United States. But remember, there are three. The second Ark, known in certain circles as the Ark of Gabriel, exists in a very different location. It's active, operational, and currently in the possession of a world power you might not expect. This Ark was discovered decades ago in Mecca, yes, the holiest site in Islam, before being transferred through channels that most governments deny exist. Today, it resides in a heavily fortified Russian military base hidden beneath the ice of Antarctica. Since 2015, Russia's military capabilities have advanced in ways that conventional science can't explain. Coincidence? Perhaps. Or perhaps they've learned to harness even a fraction of what the Ark offers. Antarctica, a continent supposedly dedicated to peaceful scientific research, has become the new frontier in a secret Cold War over ancient technology. The Ark of Gabriel sits there, protected by layers of ice and security, its defense system still active, still lethal to anyone approaching without authorization. And then there's the third Ark. This one never touched the ground. It remains exactly where it was placed thousands of years ago aboard a Galactic Federation spacecraft, silently orbiting our planet. This orbital Ark contains the most extensive genetic archive of all. While the Earth-bound Arks preserve samples of surface biodiversity, the third Ark holds the master record, the complete biological history of our world. It's the ultimate backup. If something were to destroy the other two, if planetary catastrophe wiped out all life on Earth, this Ark remains safe among the stars, waiting for the right moment to restore what was lost. Ancient texts spoke of watchers in the sky, angels who descended from heaven. What if they weren't supernatural beings, but extraterrestrial custodians, guardians of Earth's genetic heritage, monitoring our development, ensuring that life continues through every cycle of destruction and renewal? So, how do these Arks actually function? If they're technological devices, what makes them so dangerous and so selective? The answer lies in frequency and DNA. Each Ark operates with multiple layers of security that would make modern cybersecurity look primitive. Layer 1. Vibrational frequency. Every living being emits a specific energetic signature. The Ark scans this frequency before allowing any interaction. If your frequency doesn't match the required resonance, you can't even approach. Layer 2. DNA authentication. The Ark reads your genetic code, comparing it against authorized profiles. This explains the biblical accounts of only the pure being able to handle the Ark. It wasn't moral purity, it was genetic compatibility. Layer 3. Defense. If unauthorized access is attempted, the Ark responds with lethal force, magnetic pulse weapons, energy discharges that can incinerate organic matter instantly. This isn't divine wrath, it's automated security. The biblical story of Uzzah, who touched the Ark and died instantly. He triggered the defense system. Nothing supernatural, just technology we don't understand. If the Arks are real, if they're still out there, why don't we know about them? Why has history buried the truth? The answer is simple: control. Throughout history, those who understood the Ark's true nature have hidden it behind religious mythology. The Ark became a sacred relic because that's easier than explaining zero-point energy and extraterrestrial genetics to a pre-industrial civilization. Religious institutions maintained the narrative because it gave them power. Governments continued the cover-up because the technology is too dangerous for public knowledge. Secret societies fought over access because the Ark represents the ultimate prize, control over life itself. But the truth has a way of emerging. Today, as humanity stands on the threshold of understanding DNA, quantum physics, and the possibility of extraterrestrial life, we're finally ready to see the Ark for what it really is. So what does this mean for us? For our future? The Arks aren't just relics of the past. They're keys to the future. They represent a technology that could restore extinct species, heal damaged ecosystems, perhaps even reverse the damage we've done to our planet. But they also raise uncomfortable questions. Who placed them here? Why? And what do they expect from us? The Galactic Federation, if that's what we call them, has been watching, monitoring, waiting. The Arks are part of a larger system of cosmic stewardship, a network of gardeners who maintain planetary biospheres across the galaxy. Earth is not alone. It never was. The question isn't whether the Arks exist. The evidence, historical accounts, modern discoveries, esoteric traditions points to a truth we're only beginning to grasp. The real question is, when humanity is ready, will we be allowed to access them? And what will we do with that power? 3 Arks, 3 layers of protection, 1 purpose, preserving life. The Ark of the Covenant isn't lost. It isn't a myth. It's waiting beneath the sands of Egypt, under the ice of Antarctica, and among the stars above us. Religious texts called it holy. History called it legendary. But the truth is far more amazing. The Ark is technology. It's genetic preservation. It's evidence that we've never been alone, and that something greater has always been watching over the miracle of life on Earth. The question isn't whether we'll find it. The question is, when we do, will we be ready for what it reveals?